everybody, welcome back to the Porn Out Podcast. I'm still here as always with Matt, and actually Stephen's returned.
Stephen's back!
Yay! We tried to fire him, it didn't go to plan.
So we fired Kira instead.
Yeah, we fired Kira instead.
Actually, I know who needs Kira Shan. Alexi.
Oh God! We went the entire
not saying who the guy is.
We went the entirety of Kira's episode without saying that name, and we've gone what? 20 seconds into this one?
Well, in the episode, I said, let's call him Alexa.
Yeah, and then I said, that's a bit similar, let's call him Andrew.
Matt goes, let's call him Alexa, and his bedroom lights up.
Literally, well, the other guys did. Mine wasn't set up downstairs, so I was okay.
Yeah, but mine and Kira's kept going off.
Guys, I wake up this morning and I think to myself once again, what the fuck has the world come to? I wake up, I see a bunch of YouTubers have been to a party, and now Twitter is going fucking mental.
Yeah, see,
Minecraft Twitter is the Stan account. Did you see? I don't know. Was it James Marriott retweeted what? There was a tweet from some like 13-year-old kid said, "I heard there were 400 people at this party," and James Marriott is like, "We were fucking bowling for G. Nelson's birthday. Of course there weren't 400 people there." Memil's retweeted it like, "Guys, we didn't go bowling. We had a mini rave. We held Wedding Festival a week early."
Everyone's just backing everyone now. It's so funny. All the fan accounts are just getting completely ratioed.
So funny.
Didn't ask him ratio.
Literally, dot. Oh, I see. It's so jokes. Like, they don't understand what's going on tonight. Tonight there's an actual YouTube festival happening. Like, when people realise it's going on, it's gonna go fucking wild.
I wish we could have gone to it.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say, nice of them to invite us.
But you were invited.
Yeah, we were invited, Stephen. We just didn't go.
Were we?
Yeah, I just didn't think I told you. I told Sam.
Yeah, I got told.
You didn't tell me. I would have put the night off work.
Oh yeah, there's a massive. There's like 200 people going. Shout out Jack for the invite. But I can't go either, which I'm really sad about. I've got other plans, but if the plans would have been cancelled, if the plans get cancelled, I'm driving straight to Newcastle.
I would have been like, Matt, pick me up on the way, mate.
I got party in Newcastle.
Yeah.
No, not Newcastle. It's in Darlington.
Oh, isn't it? It's
so
near, yeah, like that area.
So like underneath.
Yeah.
It's just like under Newcastle. So like everyone is going. It's going to be absolutely crazy.
Wait, even better, Matt. Even better. I've got family that live in Darlington. I'll just message them and be like, "Us podcast boys are coming to stop there tonight."
Right now.
Right now.
It's like
we're setting off now. It'll be a 4-hour drive, but we'll get there in time.
It's even better than that. It's camping.
Yeah, it's camping.
Oh god. Oh, that'll be a nightmare.
It's going to be so sick. I wish I was going, but I got plans. But if they get cancelled for some obscure reason in the next 2 hours, I'm off.
I was gonna say, oh, we haven't said what we're doing this episode, but I think people know by this point. We're just fucking chatting shit, aren't we?
Oh, wait, George and Geordie know that we just wing this anyway, so I think we'll be okay.
Although Matt, you've actually got some topics this time, so do you want to go into it? Also, I should let you know, I'm the only person who's drinking today because Sam's a little bitch, and Matt actually has plans.
Yeah.
But
if they get cancelled, I'm going to Newcastle. I'll pick you both up. Sam, I don't care if you play Minecraft. I don't care if you play Minecraft. I'm coming to get you.
Look, I download Minecraft on mobile. It's okay.
But back to it before we move on from this one. The YouTube party. So, what's your guys' thoughts on this on Twitter crying because a bunch of mates got together and went bowling? Yeah. What's your thoughts on it? Should we be worried about COVID?
No.
I mean, I would say let's not completely.
Oh God, no.
No. I'd say don't completely disregard COVID, but also basically everybody there would have been either double vaccinated by this point or would have had a test. So it's like, but also at this point, nightclubs have been open since like what 19th of June or something. Oh no, it's like no. To be fair, 21st of July. But even still, we're a month in now, and I know for a fact I would rather be at a bowling alley with a bunch of my mates who I've probably been hanging out with anyways.
Exactly.
As opposed to in a nightclub.
Yeah.
Doing whatever.
No, for real. Yeah. No, I completely agree. No, that's why I was so like, I'm glad that everyone's on the same side now, about like defending against it and being like, just grow up.
I can't believe people like. I don't know, just said all that about it. It's just...
Yes, you can, Sam. They're fucking 13-year-old Minecraft stands.
It's only Minecraft.
Like, realistically, they're the only people who kicked off about it, and a lot of them, I think a lot of them, from what I could tell, are like American. So
that's why they don't understand. They've got like 500 million cases a day.
Well, exactly. That's the thing. For them, their quarantine and like restrictions will be completely different. So they'll look at their country, and America only thinks about America. So I mean, they'll look at their restrictions and go, "Hang on, why are these British people out partying?"
Yeah.
Our
But to be
restrictions
fair,
say we can't.
in that, I remember when America was like back to normal, and I saw people from the UK being like, "Why are Americans being so stupid, going out and partying and shit?"
Yeah.
So I think everyone's as bad as each other, but I
both.
think it's safe to say that no one gives a fuck here anymore.
Yeah.
I think realistically, I think the case is on Twitter. There's always going to be people that hate whatever you do.
Exactly. No, literally, like you could support a charity, and people would be like, "What the fuck?" It's so fucked.
Why support that one?
I mean,
You can support this one sort of
literally,
thing.
fucking Clash of Creators and Lawrence McKenna kicked off about it.
Yeah, literally.
Literally,
Shout out, Lawrence.
Well, let's not dig that back up, Matt. Let's go in with a topic that you've.
Right.
that you've
So
come up
the reason
with.
I thought this
I'll
right.
call that a new topic. So that's me with a shot.
The reason I was thinking about this next one is because me and the missus were talking about it with you actually, Stephen, downstairs. We're talking about you in regards to this. So,
Oh, God.
guys,
I'm worried
if you
now.
had to pick for each other, let's say we all had to pick for each other, right? What do you think our like perfect careers would be?
Of course, you were talking about Stephen's career.
So forget whatever we're doing now. Sam with the children and Stephen with the Let's just
Sam
let's
with
just
the
talk about.
children. Sam with the children. That's amazing. I'm cropping,
Do you want me to go first?
Twitter. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. Then, should we each do it for the other two?
Yeah.
So I'll tell you what then, Matt. Yeah, you go for me and Sam. What would you think ours is? I mean,
So-
I think Sam's pretty perfect in doing children.
Oh
So
my god.
me and the missus thought that Stephen, your perfect career would be the guy that pulls the lever to the electric chair.
Fucking hell! I thought we were doing this seriously.
And then that was my one. And then my missus said she thinks that you'd be like a children's entertainer, but one that's like really fucked up. So you'd be like
me or
one of
Sam?
them. You'd
Me
be
or
you'd
Sam?
be like one of them clowns at like families' high parties, but you'd be one that's like off like Wish or like Fiverr or something. So you'd be there telling the kids.
Matt, me or Sam?
You.
Oh god.
So you'd be the one that'd be talking to kids like blowing up balloons and shit, and you'd be there saying, "Hey, you know when your dog went to that farm when you were 5, it actually got put down."
doing blow up balloons into shapes. It's just like, this is called a noose.
I might be using one later.
Oh
God! All right, go on then, for Sam then, because I mean he's great at entertaining children. We already know. Normally, he's so good he can do it with one hand.
I think I never actually considered Sam. It's normally Stephen that gets all the questions about him. I can't wait to do your personal episode, Stephen. But Sam, I think, because you're quite similar to me, I think you'd be good as like a therapist.
A therapist? Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
He's a sociopath.
I know.
I'd be like, get up
That's
and
He's a
what I
get
mean.
on with it.
He can
self-confessed
lie to-
sociopath.
He can lie to people without feeling any remorse.
I feel some, just not as much as other people will.
That's what I think. I think you'd be quite good at that, Sam. Because you listen. You're same as me. Like you listen to people's problems and stuff. Except you use that as your advantage later on. But
I do not.
Sam uses that to mentally torture them later.
Yeah, I just gather my information.
I'd never treat you this way. I'd never do that to you like he does. I can think of one example right now.
Can we?
I definitely can.
Oh, God.
All right. Who wants to go next then?
I can't think of one.
I'll go. I reckon. See, for Matt, I would say. Part of me would want to say, you know, like one of those people who they've kind of blagged their way into having a job, really. But they're people who go around doing like inspirational speeches. You know, going around doing inspirational speeches in high schools.
Yeah.
Like one of them people where it's like it's not really a job, but you've managed to blag it somehow. But you just
Thank you, Stephen. That's actually one of my dream jobs, you know, motivational speaker.
like someone who just goes round in high schools. It's just like, I know you're in year 9 and you're depressed and you're cutting yourself, but guess what? There's so much lower you can go.
Oh my god.
Matt
doesn't get better.
Matt gets a picture of himself up from the caravan. Here's me.
Here's a noose. I think that for Matt, I think he's quite good at doing the inspirational thing. He's quite good at pulling.
Thank you.
He's quite good at pulling it out of nowhere as well. Like your daily vlogs, Matt, in first lockdown. Like a good 4 or 5 of them were just you doing inspirational speeches for 4 minutes, and you somehow
pretty much, mate. Yeah.
And you somehow managed to make them different enough.
Like
considering they were off the top of your head, so I'd go with that.
No, fully, yeah. They always are.
Sam, so you're a tricky one.
Is that because he's got a criminal record?
What? Hold on a minute.
Sam's
probably, mate.
I've got my DBS in my bag. I'm pretty sure I don't.
It's
wrong,
failed
mate.
it.
I did not. Come on, guys.
Yeah, you forged it. I reckon Sam's job. I think you're actually in the kind of perfect. Knowing you for as long as I have done, I think the non-funny answer is I think you're kind of doing the right thing in terms of working with young carers.
He's doing the right thing.
He's doing the right thing.
What, with what he does?
Yeah, in that industry.
To the people.
Working with young carers.
To the people.
To the people.
No, but I mean, what he does with them.
What?
No. And obviously, and the funny answer, I think you should be a caretaker at a nursery.
Oh god. Oh my god.
A janitor.
Oh my god.
Go on then, Sam.
Hey guys,
your turn for us too.
Look at this nice small space with all my equipment in, guys.
Actually, I just thought Sam would be a magician. He'd go up to the little kids. I'm going to show you how to make this sausage disappear into your body.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh Jesus.
Sorry. Anyway, Sam, go on for me and Matt.
Right, Matt. Do you not reckon Stephen looks like the sort of guy that you'd see like behind the Subway counter? Making the sandwiches.
Yes.
Do you want it toasted?
To be fair, I laugh at that, but my missus did that at one point. It's like, it's just funny because it's Stephen.
When I first met your missus, she was working at Subway.
No, it's not funny because it's of the job. Subway's brilliant. It's just because I can't imagine. To be fair, I can't imagine you in your current job sat doing what you're doing behind a desk. It just doesn't make sense.
But can you just imagine Stephen? Right, someone asks, I don't know, for like a, do you know, like one of them BLTs or whatever they're called. Stephen goes, "Why the fuck are you getting that?" Surely you don't want that toasted.
Do you recommend a BLT? Do you recommend a BLT? I wouldn't, mate.
Someone says no sauce. Are you sure you don't want a bit of tomato?
Yes, you and your fucking ketchup.
I'll get a large Pepsi. Do you want vodka with that?
There's a lot of special something underneath as well.
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, God.
Sam, you sticking with that then for me, Subway worker?
Yeah, I'm sticking with that, mate. I'm sticking with the Subway worker thing.
What about Matt?
Yeah, what career do I have?
I feel like Matt, right? I feel like you'd be good working in a bank, but not like do you know, like the HQ sort of side of it? Not in the not being an actual banker, but like in the, you know, the ones that sit in the offices.
The people who goes into a double recession, yeah.
Yeah, them.
Wall Street.
Yeah, them. Yeah. I reckon you'd be
That's
good
a
at
shout. I don't know what that means, so.
It doesn't matter. You won't get it. You're too young.
Yeah, because we were alive when Wall Street had crashed.
Did I hit a banker or a wanker?
A banker.
You're a banker.
That's so random. Why?
What do you mean, why?
To be fair, I thought the same. When he said banker, I thought, do you know what a banker is, Sam?
No, but like the ones that do the stuff behind the scenes, like not the ones that serve customers and stuff. The ones that are in the giant,
ones that embezzle money.
The ones that just walk, the ones that just like walk around and shit, and just like
no,
pretend to fill in paper.
the ones that refill the paper in the printer.
Yes.
You know what? Yeah, fuck it. Why not?
I'm so confused by this.
Because, right?
Alright.
Nah, because like when you work in the HQ of a bank, you like do a lot of phone calls and a lot of like stuff like that. And I feel like you're fantastic on the phone.
Oh right, okay.
Right.
Oh right, thank you. Yeah,
And you're also
anxiety wasn't a thing, and I could answer the phone. It'd be good.
And you're also really good at sorting situations out. And usually, when somebody phone calls a bank, they've got a problem. Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, he's good at sorting situations out. I'd say so.
All right, Matt. Do you want to give us a new topic, and I will do a shot.
Oh, thanks, Stephen. So, gentlemen, the question which we've all been through at some point. If you say you haven't been, you're lying, right? Gentlemen,
we presume you
at
were,
what stage?
We presume you were bullied at school.
we asked Kira that on the podcast.
Yeah, we asked Kira that.
We said we presume you were. Right, so this is different to what you're expecting. It gets worse afterwards, though. At what stage do you realise you're a fanboy?
At what stage did we realise we're fanboys?
Just in general, what age do you realise you're a fanboy? Talk from your own experiences. We've all been there.
I'll tell you what. Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, Sam. Should we say who we were a fanboy of, and then like, what made you realise it? I don't know.
Yeah. We'll do.
Well, right. Syndicate logo full jump rate done.
No. Sam, you go first.
The first person I was originally a fanboy of was Mazzy Maz. I don't know if you remember that from City Stephen.
Oh yeah. I remember that. Yeah. Sam basically creamed himself because Mazzy Maz asked him to write his YouTube channel down on a piece of paper and he check it out. And Sam basically like cried for the next day.
Yeah, but he did check it out, and then he followed me on Twitter, and then he subscribed to me on YouTube. I was like, so that was a high for about a week, and that's when I was age 17.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Oh god.
And then obviously the next one.
What made you realise you were a fanboy of him though?
When I was stood there and I saw him and he took a picture with me and asked me that, and I just stood still, like I was like, I was just like stood dead still. I was like, I don't have a piece of paper. I need a piece of paper. It was that moment. That's it. See, definitely that moment. That's it.
You realised, shit, I'm one of them. You're one of them that's crying because YouTubers were at a party last night.
Yeah.
What
about you, Stephen?
Yeah, personally, I'd say. I mean, generally, at this age now, I'm still anytime Busted do anything, I fucking fanboy over it. Like, no shame at all. If they do anything, or it's like I'm crazy for it. Like it's embarrassing, really. But but no, the first time I ever like knew that I was a fanboy was Dan and Phil, right? And it was like I'd met some celebrities before and stuff, like band members that I liked and stuff, and always been like chill about it or whatever. And then Dan and Phil did their tour, and I had VIP tickets where obviously you get to meet them. And in the queue about to meet them, and I was like, my legs were shaking. I was like, oh my god, I'm about to meet Dan and Phil. And then I met them, and like the entire experience was just like a blur. And it was like, it was mental. Like, they're the only YouTubers ever I've been like, oh my god.
And you can see the puddle on the floor where Steve pissed himself in the photo.
I've still got a signed poster of Dan and Phil up in my bedroom.
Oh my god. Yeah,
that's cool.
Matt, what about you?
So mine was with Alex or Mars Bar, who Sam probably remembers. So vlogger back in the day, does the same sort of thing that I do now. And it was always just like every event, just like, where's Mars Bar? You know, I want to meet him, whatever. And I met him. And then I remember, I'm sure it was Rob who made our channel graphics, who I became friends with as well. I'm sure he told me, it was either a tweet or he told me in person, just like, stop acting like a fanboy, because as soon as you do, they'll like you. So I did. And absolutely true. As soon as you stop acting like a fanboy, he actually liked me. And we got speaking, and we got drunk together and shit at parties. And I was like, oh, right.
You're like, oh, that's how it works.
Literally, yeah, and it applies to anything now. That's why I try not to freak out at events and whatever, just because I'm over it for one. I've done it already. But like, now I'm so chill.
Me and Stephen the other week.
Oh, yeah, no, literally, last week I met somebody that I've watched for a few years. I just bumped into them, and obviously you just had to do the chill thing of pretend you don't know who they are. And I ended up speaking to them for a good 40 minutes or so. I ended up speaking to them for a good 40 minutes or so, and then as we were leaving, I did a whole, oh, by the way, I didn't get your name, and then they told me, and then it was just like that chill, like as if I don't know who the fuck that person is. But you just got you can't walk up to this person that has never met you before and just go, oh, hiya, name. Yeah. Nice to meet you. It's fucking weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when they know you watch their videos and they get a bit like. Yeah. Whereas if you pretend.
In this circumstance, they're like, fuck this, I'm out.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Okay,
right. Well, completely flipping the tone then, gentlemen.
Oh no.
I go just quickly. How long have we?
5 minutes.
Long have we got left?
5 minutes.
Is this a 5-minute question?
We might be able to get another one in.
Oh, okay, fair enough. I just meant, is it going to take too long? But yeah, all right, 5 minutes.
All right. Okay, cool. So yeah, because Sam will probably say I'm not saying, so it'll probably just be me and you, Stephen.
Oh god. Okay.
Oh god.
So, gentlemen. Weird sexual fantasies that you both have. Sorry, not fantasies, fetishes that you both have.
I was going to say fantasies. Stephen's just got Ellie Rose Kelly stuck in his head.
So do you, bro.
I do not. Do I?
Mate, you're the one fucking FaceTiming her at 3 a.m.
Oh, sorry that I'm friends with her. Hold on a minute.
Should be.
Matt tried to FaceTime Holly the other day, last night at 3 a.m. or some shit.
No, I had a reason for that. But I had a reason for that.
Yeah, I'm sure you did. The reason was you wanted.
I'm at my girlfriend's house.
The reason was you were bored of. The reason was you were bored of Michaela and wanted to get Holly.
I can assure you that's probably not the reason. I have no idea.
Literally not at all.
Exposing me, and this is coming out now.
You go first, Stephen, for that.
Alright, what is it? What, kink? Weirdest kink?
Fetishes, yeah.
Yeah, fetishes, whatever.
Oh, fetishes, yeah. I don't know about weird. I quite like bondage.
Stephen's anything with tomato ketchup involved.
Yeah, well, it looks like tomato ketchup.
Oh my god.
But no, I suppose things that aren't necessarily the norm, I'd just say bondage. I don't specifically have any weird. I don't really have loads of fetishes. Everyone's got fantasies and stuff, but I don't have any.
Alright, so Stephen, fantasies, what are yours?
And you remember you used to call me Vanilla.
Yeah, but because you were.
I just met you.
First week of knowing you, well, you're fucking vanilla. Shag a bit more.
Well,
alright, Matt, go on then. Your weirdest kinks. Do they involve drunk calling Holly?
No. No. Mine isn't really a fetish, but there's the one thing that I love, like I absolutely love. I think it's brilliant, but it is overrated just because people are shit at it. No, shower sex.
Oh god,
I think it's fucking brilliant. Yeah, man. Everyone sucks at it. That's why it's shit. Everyone's like, it's shit. No.
Fair enough.
That and like the whole like being not even that, but like the whole like that and like being outdoors and the whole like secret thing. You know, you see it like in videos when like someone's getting sucked off under a counter whilst they're talking to someone else.
I wondered what
that likes dogging.
Yeah. Just remind me never to go to
What's yours, Sam? Or you can say there isn't one.
No, just remind me to never go to a restaurant with you and Michaela together. One of you will drop the fork.
On the fucking Emirates airline.
Oh god, imagine. I genuinely don't know. I really don't.
That's what I thought. Right?
No, me and Stephen spoke like.
Alright, fucking.
Right then.
Fucking move on, boring.
Yeah, innit.
Okay.
No, genuinely, I don't really.
Is that time for? Do you reckon that's time for the break?
Well, I've not finished my thing yet. You were just like, alright, not doing it.
Well, you said you didn't have any sound.
No, yeah, because I was just about to say because I don't think I've explored enough. That's all.
I'm looking for love.
Anyway.
Looking for someone I can cuddle.
Yes. Truth. Anyway, let's go to the break then.
Maximum age of 4.
You didn't even fucking say it.
I did. I'm just like.
Right.
Anyway.
Right, we'll go to the break. We'll see you in the second half when hopefully Sam answers the fucking questions. We'll see you in a minute.
See you in a minute.
Stupid emotion.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Porn Out
Right,
Podcast. My name is Sam, and we are still here with Stephen and Matt. Stephen just freshened up, so I had to
You
wait
need
a
to
little.
stop saying that.
Why?
You need to stop saying that every time it's just us three. I'm still here with Matt and Stephen. We know we're the hosts.
Well, Stephen, you're all sort of on contract now because we got Kira.
Yeah, Stephen, you're kind of a freelance now.
You know, respect to Kira because
I
she sat
expect
through
to
that
be-
whole
I
thing. She was
expect
really
to be
good.
paid very well.
You aren't getting anything, my friend. Cool.
I know.
So the last topic we had was weird sexual fetishes, right? So when I came up with these questions, it's completely random with like what I've been watching on TV and all sorts of shit. So put yourself in a scenario right here, right? You are with
Yes.
the girl of your dreams, right? Absolutely brilliant, fit as fuck, everything you want. She's perfect, right? To you guys, right? And
Yeah.
you have divorced parents. You have a mother or a father,
I have dead parents.
and so does she.
I'm so sorry, Stephen.
Awful.
What
Yeah,
was
awful.
that
Didn't ask. I'm ratio dot. Come on, man.
Sorry, go on, Matt.
So
We both got divorced parents. Yeah.
So, yeah, you both got divorced parents. Now, by some by some circumstance, those parents start dating and then eventually get married, which officially classes the couple as half brother and half sister or step brother and step sister. Is that
Stepbrother,
weird?
stepsister.
I don't think
Or
it's
is that
weird.
something you roll with?
I'd roll with it. I don't think it's weird.
No, you can roll with that. I think other people would make jokes about it, but realistically, there's nothing that weird about it.
Yeah.
No, I think
Like,
that's
especially if you haven't grown up together. Like, if
Yeah.
you've grown up together, it's a bit weirder.
Yeah.
Because then you actually are like siblings. But,
Matt's
you know,
noting it down
if it's-
right. My half sister.
To be fair, Matt's sister is fit.
I've
Thank
never
you.
seen her.
Not as fit as Rio's, but you know.
Rio's got a sister.
Rio's got a sister.
Hold on a minute, guys.
shit.
I'll just be right back.
I've got to do a shot.
He's only around the corner from me.
Oh, she's got a fella there.
And
We can't, guys,
For now.
we can't talk about sisters without mentioning the best one of them all.
Alice.
Neil's sister from the In-Betweeners.
Oh.
No. Wait, what? Why, what?
Sorry, I knew George was watching. I wanted
So-
to make you feel uncomfortable.
So, he's probably going, fuck's sake. I found out something funny about that as well. So, obviously, we have a rolling joke that George's sister, obviously, is, yeah. Anyway, so,
Is what?
George,
Is what?
George now works for a company who make advertisements for like businesses and whatever. And the company said to George, "We should use your sister as the model for their toothpaste advert." So George was just like, "How?"
Sam would love to use George's sister.
George said, "Like, how cool is that?" And then he didn't seem to think the fact. I was like, "George, you realise that even your own business fancy your sister now."
Oh, I didn't think about that.
even his own job.
Oh,
Okay. So yeah, that's it. We'll leave it at that then. I don't know what I think. Like I said earlier to the missus, I was like, I think that's perfectly normal. Maybe it's just because the whole like, you know, oh, so what you doing, stepbro shit. But
no, I think it's perfectly normal. There's nothing wrong with it. Like if you've met,
Yeah.
because like your mum or dad has met someone else's mum or dad, and it's completely
Yeah.
fine. You're just meeting in a normal setting, really. You're not.
Yeah.
You're not forced to be brother and sister. You know.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
As I say, I think it's fine if you sort of, you know, if you come together when you're like, you know, teenagers or adults or whatever, and you get together, then it's fine, and then the parents get together or whatever. But if they get together when you're both children and you like grow up together, then it's a bit weird because then you are like brother and sister.
yeah.
If you grow up together and then when you're 19, 20, you then get together, it's a bit weirder.
Yeah. No, I get you.
I mean, technically it's still fine. I just think that'd be a bit questionable.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Okay then, guys. So, in that case, then this is going on a completely different turn once again. So, obviously we've lived.
Would you fuck your stepsister?
I think we've done that one before.
Probably. Alright, go on, Matt.
Right. So, what would you both say?
New topic.
We'll limit it just to one event. What would you say was a defining moment that changed you as an individual from obviously your past?
That's a big question to ask. Like,
Yeah.
I
So
need
something
time
that's completely changed you.
I need time to write this shit down.
Sam just gets his trauma list from his therapist.
Well, that's the thing. I've got a few, but obviously this is an upbeat episode. I don't want to be like, here's this incredibly crushing and deep thing that changed the course of my life.
Well, you mentioned it already, so I think you're going to go there regardless.
Yeah, I suppose. Go on, Sam. You go first.
But the question is, right, does Stephen say it now, or do we wait until his episode in December to ask him?
I mean, I'll probably talk more about it in that episode.
Right, Matt, note that down. That's a question we can ask.
Is it when like a girl rejected you? I'm guessing.
Yeah. So. No, it's not.
Right, so guys,
I'm guessing. Wait, I'm guessing she did, but did a girl reject you?
Okay, so I'll get the diary out. Right.
Do you miss having sex?
That was a brilliant one.
Sam, go on, give us yours.
Go on, Sam.
I don't think I really have a defining moment because, like, mine's over the course of several years. It was definitely, I think, picking up the camera and starting YouTube was one of those defining moments. Not the bullying in school because of it. But like,
we presume you were, but were you bullied?
Sam, the fact yours was YouTube related, honestly, is incredible. Like, I was thinking like, this shit.
Yeah.
I forgot about YouTube, the biggest thing in my life, but I managed to forget about that.
But what mine is basically from leaving high school to going to the little awards thing where you collect your GCSEs or whatever. I gained, like, in that like couple of weeks time, I gained like 700-800 subscribers, and it pushed me over the 1,000 subscriber mark. And it was then when I thought to myself, nah, you know what, I don't need anyone that's in this room. I sent my mum that was there with me, obviously.
Yeah.
I was just like,
fuck you, Mum.
No, I don't need anyone that's in this room.
No, I quite like that. No, I get that. No, that's cool.
So that's one.
What about you?
Yeah, I'd say that's one moment.
Oh, sorry.
No, that's it. I was
Matt, what about you?
So I was gonna go for the whole ruining my life shit, but no, I think on a more positive note, something I don't really talk about, which I do talk about, is just before I left school, I remember watching a YouTube video, and I remember it to this day. And all it was just a video about climate change, but it completely, and I mean completely, changed me as a person. It was from that moment I went from just being, well, I still was a prick both times, but I went from just being just like a regular kid to actually having like some passion and like some like dedication to want to get somewhere in life. It really it turned me into like the whole like motivational thing, and even to this day it's still there. Just one video did that. I remember watching it, and after that I was so grateful for everything in my life. I was like, we're so lucky to have this life, so lucky to have all these friends, even though they all fucked off. I'm so lucky to have such a good family and all these moments and everything, you know what I mean? It was just one video that did that, and I'll never ever forget it. I sent it to Callum the other day.
Just for sorry, go on, carry on.
That was it. No, I sent it to Callum the other day.
Just for research purposes.
Changed my life.
Just for research purposes, can you send it Stephen?
Yeah.
Because Stephen's still sat there thinking.
Stephen's
I'm looking at the camera.
Oh.
I keep forgetting you've got a camera.
We're doing a YouTube podcast.
Mate, we can't be laughing this much when I'm about to say mine.
I keep forgetting you've got a camera.
Fuck's sake.
Go on then, Stephen. Sorry, Holly, what's the next question?
Oh, God.
Alright. Oh, fuck's sake. Fucking hell. Right. So mine, to completely change the tone, which I won't go into that much because it'll probably be one for the trauma episode.
Don't make me laugh. You're gonna make me laugh at the worst bit.
But no, I would say life-changing thing. I would say when my mum died, more than anybody else, because I lived with her, so I was suddenly forced to live by myself at 17.
Yeah.
So the sort of responsibilities and stuff that most people will get when they go to uni or move out when they're sort of 20, 21 or something, I kind of had thrust on me at 17 years old, which, I mean, I'm still shit with money, but it was sort of, rather than having to learn how to pay bills and do all this shit when I was like 22, I learned all that shit when I was 17.
Yeah.
That's yeah.
So I kind of matured a hell of a lot about 4 or 5 years earlier than other people.
See, and that's why you're always seeming so old compared to us.
Yeah.
Yes.
It all makes sense.
Anyway, switch the tone. Matt, give us the next one.
Okay, so this one's a bit different then. So let's talk.
Next topic.
Just for you two, let's talk. For you two, we'll talk hypothetically, right? You'll know where I'm going with this.
Oh God.
Oh God.
Let's use oh no, let's not use that example. George would kill me. God no. I just realised what I was just about to say. So, let's imagine. Right, let's imagine there's John. John, he's a hardcore rugby player, proper like lads, goes on nights out, Fox girls. Let's imagine this, right? Anyway, meets the girl of his dreams, Lucy, and Lucy is like complete opposite, really sweet, really nice. Goes on like dates and things. Just real nice, real sweet, right? So them having time together means that John gets influenced into starting doing things that Lucy likes as well. So he stops hanging out with the boys, he stops doing this and this and this, and he ends up becoming into same as her, right? So the question is, do you think you should change in a relationship? Hypothetically, if you do.
Right, okay.
I think you will. I think you will naturally change.
I was just about to say the exact same thing. Yeah.
I think there's a difference there between like if John, for example, stops going on nights out with the boys because he prefers to stay in or do whatever with the missus, totally fine. If John stops going on nights out with the boys because his missus says he's not allowed,
that's different.
That's not fine.
Yeah.
Like, I think what I hate a lot about relationships is people will be like, you'll be attracted to someone because of who they are, and then once you when you get in a relationship, it's like people change into, well, now I need to be a boyfriend, or now I need to be a girlfriend, and people change, and it's like, well, that isn't the person that I was attracted to. I was attracted to who you were, not who you've now changed into because you think that's what I want. But yeah, I think a lot of relationships can be quite unhealthy and quite codependent of especially people who are like, oh, you can't have guy friends, you can't have female friends, that kind of thing. That's if you're in a relationship like that. Then
just out of curiosity, when Stephen said the word unhealthy, did we all think of the exact same relationship? Yeah, I'm guessing so.
Oh yeah, probably.
Not mine. Not mine.
We don't need to speak about that.
Whatever, someone else's. Not Matt's. No.
Not Matt's. No, I completely agree with
Matt's
Steve.
old one.
Yeah. Sorry, Matt, I disagree with you. No, I'm joking. No, I completely agree with Stephen there. I'd say that you need that. There's a certain level of change that does happen, but that's a level of change because you're integrating somebody else into your life, and that's completely fine. But like Stephen said, if they're making you do something or making you remove, take things like your
no,
life
absolutely,
and
I'm 100% with you on that one.
With relationships, the way I always look at it is it's a case of like you should be totally happy for your partner to be able to go through your phone.
That's like
your phone.
That's an age-old debate. Yeah,
that's the way I look at it. So, like literally, like you should be able to hand your partner your phone.
Yeah,
be like,
legit.
Just check this message or whatever, and not be worried or not have any issues like that. But also, they shouldn't be, let me look through your phone.
Yeah, for sure. I guess that's the best way to put it in 2021.
No, I'm with you too. I think it's a great. I think change does happen naturally, but I think it's because change happens regardless. You know, as me and Stephen know, you know,
like
we'll change, etc., etc.
I was gonna say like us guys won't be like we are right now in 5 years' time. Like, well, yeah, Stephen. Well, Stephen's been like that since about 4 years old, mate.
Oh my god! In 5 years' time, I'll be 29 going on 30.
Stephen's been fouling taxes since age 5.
Stephen's been complaining to Thomas Cook.
Fuck me. Stephen's been on the phone to Virgin Atlantic since he was 7.
He's still on hold.
Yes, hello. I believe you've charged me. I believe you've overcharged me by £7.26. Can I have that back in air miles?
Right, Matt.
I'm with you. I agree with what you guys are saying. I think it does happen. I think it's regardless. I think as long as now I've gotten older, I've realised just not be a prick about it and just like keep who you are, but also respect what's going to happen with other people. Respect that other people have other commitments, their friends and shit like that, and just be cool with it and don't freak out and don't be fucking nuts about it. I've realised that now.
Yeah. And if there's an issue, bring it up and talk about it. Yeah. But don't talk about it with an aggressive manner either.
Sometimes
just be like,
you just got to just chill about it and just say, look, I'm not going to be honest with you. I don't know how I feel great about this. I think that's the best way to solve shit now. But, sure. Gentlemen, moving on. Would you sleep with a fan?
Uh-oh.
Next one. Oh god, here we go. Sam already has.
That's true, he did.
Guys, come on now.
We used to be best mates with V1 Eye.
I looked at that picture the other day, actually.
He's got Alex Day on speed dial.
You won't.
Alex Day was a paedophile. Basically. Allegedly, before we get sued.
Yeah, allegedly.
But yeah, no, of course not. Well, it depends. Well, not like a fan. If it was someone who'd like, oh yeah, no, I've seen your videos. Like, yeah, fine. But if it was someone who was like, actually a fan. Like, because it's murky water.
The thing is, if you're doing that, you know they're sleeping with you just for the quote-unquote clout sort of thing. Like,
they're sleeping, like, they are fans. Like, essentially, there's levels where they literally love them. You know what I mean? Like, they are in love with that person. They're so obsessed.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And they get, like, there's many situations where they get jealous.
And you see them probably get toxic about it. I've seen it on Twitter before, like, in real life. People are just like, I thought we had something. And it's hard to defend the person who's got in the relationship. It's just like, no, we didn't. And you know we didn't. But it doesn't resonate. But I've seen that from both sides. So it's not just like one particular side.
Did you see? I don't know if you guys might not have seen it, but there was a Jackmate video a couple of years ago where he talked about he went to like Reading Fest or Leeds Fest or something, and he was hanging out with some girl who was a fan, and then towards the end of the night he met a different girl who like wasn't a fan, he didn't know her, and ended up like sleeping with her. And then, like, the fan walked past his tent and was, like, calling him a cunt, saying, oh, you're, like, cheating on me and shit like that. And it's like, that's mental. But I feel like there's an interesting conversation to be had about the, like, because obviously, let's be honest, one of the pros you would have to say of being, like, a guy, or a girl, I suppose, but mostly a guy who, like, blows up on YouTube, is that you will have a lot of female or male attention. You know, and obviously you're going to be tempted to get into that, but then obviously it's a conversation about power dynamics there.
There's a barrier.
It's like, it's a weird thing of, is that technically manipulation? Like, if you were to sleep with, let's say, a girl who was a fan, is that technically manipulation because they're sleeping with you because you're Matt Stokes, the YouTuber? You know what? You know what I mean? I think there's a conversation to be had there.
All I'm saying is, if you want to sleep with fans, just go on Love Island.
You don't even have to go on Love Island. Just get a verified.
Shout out Kira. She's not watching.
Guys, a verified person's messaged me. Shout out Kira, yeah, to be fair.
Kira's not watching.
No,
Kira's not watching. She's being railed by Hugo from Love Island.
Hugo was hanging out with a couple of our mates the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who
I
is
don't know
it?
if they want to be mentioned in the podcast. That's why I didn't say their
no.
names. But
Right, Matt. What's the next one?
Okay, cool. So,
Yeah, we'll say afterwards.
this is exactly as I wrote it down. So you've all seen it. It's been massive over the last few days. OnlyFans is banning porn. What will Sam do now?
I've never opened the app, so I don't know. I'll probably just live my life the same.
Haha, bullshit. There is no app. We've caught him out.
Well, not the app. It's on like a website.
Yeah, good try, mate. Yeah, nice try. We got you.
You know what?
No.
Have you looked into it much? Because I had a
Yeah, well, I've not looked into it, but I've seen online.
I read quite a bit about it, and basically the idea is the reason they're doing it is because they're applying to get like a big grant, like they want loads of financial backing from some companies, but these companies are a bit dodgy about all the it's like porn as well, essentially. So the OnlyFans plan was just to like obviously shelve, basically get rid of all the explicit porn. Like you can still put nudes on there, but you can't put sex videos on there and stuff. So their idea was to get rid of that to appeal to the backers. But now you kind of think catch-22, because surely the backers are going to see all the money and users leaving OnlyFans because they've done this and go, why the fuck are we going to back you now? Like you're losing 90% of your platform. Like, why would we want to back that? Like, I think there's some questionable opinions being thrown around about it. I think there's a lot of guys who are like happy because girls can't like, do OnlyFans and stuff now, and there's a lot of girls who were saying, oh well, it's because men think we're their property. And it's like,
I saw someone tweet, and I was like, I didn't really I like it, but you'll know why. She basically said something like, I've been sent this news article about OnlyFans stopping doing porn like 3 times now, and it was just like, you've been waiting for this, haven't you? Like, why would you send this to me? Like, you've literally been waiting for me to have something bad come my way. That's what I don't get about people. All they want is your downfall. It's such a fucked up world. Like the Green Goblin.
yeah,
He says there's nothing people love than to see a hero.
They don't care about the high or.
yeah. I mean, well, that's what I said. A friend of mine, I won't name them, but a friend of mine tweeted about it, saying, "Oh, look at all these men now laughing because sex workers are losing like their jobs, essentially, that kind of thing. They just want to own us and control us." I replied saying, for some people it will be that, but also it's a case of people like seeing people fail, people who are successful. And let's be honest, I can't speak for you two obviously, but a lot of the people on Twitter that do OnlyFans that I see are very flexing and stuff like that. And it's like, there's nothing people like more than seeing someone who flexes lose the ability to flex. Like, and that's not gender specific. Like, people, when Jake Paul was doing all the like fucking stuff with like bling and everything, people were fucking hating on him for that. People hate everybody who flexes. Like, it's not sex specific.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
No, completely.
But yeah, that's my take on that.
So Sam, what do you do now?
To be fair, there's loads.
Yeah,
of
I guess so.
I see there's other sites. Did you see all those like the different websites, like oh god knows whatever it is, but Twitter accounts being like, we're working as fast as we can. I'm sorry, we've got like 50,000 applications.
Yeah, I saw Becky tweet it. Yeah, I saw Becky tweet it, and the OnlyFans will realise that they've made a big fuck up with that. If it's just to get investment as well, surely the company makes bank. Like, surely they must have loads, like regular good income as well.
Fair, I looked into it, and because of loads of different taxes and everything like that, basically in the last year, OnlyFans made about $2 billion or something, but they only keep 20% of it. But they only keep 20% of it. After taxes and people they pay off or whatever. they only keep 20% of it.
That's still a lot of money, though.
But when you're a big company like that, and you think with an expanding like user base, or at least it was expanding, like the article said like they're expected to make like 3 times that this year. So yeah, it's a catch-22. They're doing all this so they can get financial backing from other companies. But I've got a feeling after all this shit, the other companies are going to go, ooh, maybe we won't back you because everyone's fucked you off and you've got a bad reputation now.
Ain't it? Yeah, that's it. The reputation's gone. It's a shame because, well, not even just a shame for them, but it's a shame for people who do this for a living. Like, fully respect it.
Yeah.
Like, if we could sell this podcast, fuck yeah.
The podcast only fans.
Okay, right. There's a fucking cat in here. Where'd you come from?
Of course, Matt's got pussy.
Where the fuck did that come from?
I was going to say shock Matt's in a girl's bedroom and getting
she's
pussy.
been locked in here. Let's look at shit. Anyway, right, I've got the last topic of the episode. It's you two already.
How long have we got left?
So this.
Next week, yeah.
Oh shit. Oh right. Okay, cool. I thought it was
about 5
okay. So there isn't any particular like story or anything. You might want to do a line for this one. So, there isn't any particular like question or anything. It's just a general topic. So, gentlemen, what's your experience with pulling in clubs? Great.
I don't go clubbing, so
I've
none.
not done it very much. Mostly because
you guys could have Sam. You could have made up a story and been like you got with Corinna Cop in a club or something.
No, well, to be fair, part of the issue is obviously I go out in Manchester. It's like it's difficult enough. It would be difficult enough for me to pull a girl, let alone pull a girl and end up going back to her place. Like I've got to talk my way into sleeping with her, and then also talk her into taking me back to hers. Like, yeah. But it's that, and also half the time I'm just like I'm loving the night out, innit? It's just like, oh, if I do this, I'm not going to.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, no, that's true. It is kind of like I've known people, well, my roommate, who's gone home with a girl, then come back.
You know what? Literally, like my first, like my second or third ever night out. I was 17, and the 2 mates I was out with pulled Unibirds, got a taxi up to uni, left me in the fucking nightclub. I was playing Temple Run. And they were gone about an hour, and then they got a taxi back and met me. I was 17. Amazing. I was just sat there on my phone playing Temple Run.
Why?
Literally.
We could probably have another George King episode of him just telling like pulling stories and like going to girls' places afterwards and bringing girls back and that. We could generally probably get
all that's going to do is make us depressed.
That would be quite funny.
I think I'm fucking useless for all that.
And then he'll show us pictures of the girls and we'll be like, oh, that's okay.
Yeah.
Is that a good place to end?
Alright, yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, fuck it, let's end it here.
I think...
Alright.
I'm going to say I think that's pulling it to a close now. Yeah.
Alright, thanks for watching or listening to this episode. As always, follow us on Twitter and Instagram @Pour1Pod, or check any of us out individually. Subscribe to the channel or follow us on if you're on the audio platforms. We upload episodes every single Wednesday. So we'll see you next Wednesday.